All right, buddy. So, what's your name and where you from?
My name's Eric Costo. Everybody calls me Cuzzo, and I'm from Aliquippa, Pennsylvania.
Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. And you said that was right outside of Pittsburgh, correct?
Yeah, that's right outside the city.
Okay, I was in Pittsburgh not too long ago. Well, tell me, man, what the hell led you? Well, you say you go by Cuzzo. What, you were crip inside the penitentiary or what?
Yeah, I was a Crip my whole time, the whole 11 years.
Okay, were you running with that in the streets before prison or what?
No, I knew Crips. Few of my homies were Crip, but no, I was just affiliated, wasn't an actual Loke at the time.
Well, what led you there? What the hell led you to prison? You went there for 11 years, right?
Yeah, I got a 5 to 11 year sentence. Originally, I was charged with criminal homicide, aggravated assault, illegal firearm possession, and a couple counts reckless endangerment.
Okay, criminal homicide is a pretty serious charge. I'm guessing you took someone's life. Are you able to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, it was a drug deal gone bad type situation. Um, the person wasn't a stranger. The person was a lifelong friend. Uh, it was just a messed up situation. He gave me a gun, and I was supposed to get rid of it. He told me the gun was a certain size, wasn't that. So I ended up getting less for it. He felt some type of way about what I gave him. So, he felt as though I owed him. I was at a fast food Wendy's restaurant parking lot, and I was supposed to meet somebody to get some bread off of them and go up to Pittsburgh and grab more work and re up. The dude that I was meeting, he was actually with dude that gave me that gun to get rid of.
And he's your lifelong friend, the guy who gave you the gun.
Yeah, we were friends our whole childhood, but as we got older, people,
Yeah.
went their separate ways and shit. So I'm in the Wendy's parking lot. I was married at the time. My girl, she's in the passenger seat. I'm in the driver's seat. And we bullshitting, waiting for dude. And all of a sudden, my driver door opens. When the driver door opens, I look over and I got hands on me and I get ripped out the car. Him and another dude, the other dude, he's like pretty much just like standing there, like looking around, right? But he got me right to the ground from the rip. But we ended up fighting. I ended up getting back in the car, and my gun was tucked in between the center console and where my driver's seat is. So I reached in there and I grabbed the gun. He got on top of me, started choking me, and then I shot him.
Hey.
And yeah, I took off
Where you shoot him at,
uh,
if you don't mind me asking?
in the chest.
Yeah. And how'd he
Uh,
react? I mean, did he just,
no, he
because
didn't die.
adrenaline be pumping. Some people can keep be moving.
Yeah, he was still moving. Like
Were you in
he
shock?
he knew he was shot. He knew he was shot. But that shit was, yeah. It was, he was
Yeah.
talking.
I don't mean to get you to
Like he
rethink
was
it,
like
man. You
like
know what
he
I
was
mean?
like he was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro, like I got to get the fuck out of here because I got the gun in my hand. All these people in the parking lot saw what just happened, and there's people running down this parking lot because it's a shopping plaza. So and then the people in Wendy's are freaking out because it's like all glass around the joint. But I got in my car and I took off. I went, got rid of the gun, and then ended up talking to my lawyer. Uh, Told him everything that went down and shit, how it happened, and then he told me to turn myself in. he was like, you know, you're doing time, but it'll help in trial. You know, turn yourself in. So that's how that shit started. I turned myself in with my lawyer, and then I went straight to the county and never got out. Because in PA they don't give you bonds if you have a homicide, if you have a murder.
Yeah. That's crazy as hell, man. I mean, did you think you were gonna get more time than what you got? Because I mean, for real, you got
I ended up
blessed.
going to trial.
Oh, you went to fight
I
it?
didn't. I didn't take no deal.
Okay.
No, they were offering me crazy numbers, like I premeditated this shit. And you know, my family attorney, he's a gun in our area. Like he wasn't with taking that plea either. Like he told me right away, like, man, don't take that.
Well, what was
But
the first plea
yeah,
they came at you with? Do you remember?
20 to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first plea. And then yeah, we told him we're going to trial. So I ended up picking 12. And yeah, I ended up getting a better deal out of it, and I ended up getting charged with manslaughter.
So how much time did you do altogether?
Altogether, I did 11 years.
11
I
years.
got 5 to 11 years. I did the whole 11. On the 5th year, I seen parole for the first time, and every year after that, they denied me every time.
Yeah, see, PA has a weird paroling system, if I remember correctly. How does it go?
Yeah.
How does that parole
It's
stuff
fucked
go?
up.
Yeah, how does it go in PA?
On some real shit, like I have 11 years in, and I can't tell you how it works. Like, if you were a new person in the prison, right, and you asked me, what do I got to do to make parole? I'd tell you, like, I don't know. Because for real.
Hey, you know how to play the lottery, motherfucker? You know how to play the lottery?
Like,
that's how it is.
This is what I don't know. This isn't fact, right? This isn't fact, but this is how I see it. It looked like they were told, like, look, kick 50 people out. All right, pump your brakes. We got enough people out right now.
Yeah,
Kick 50 out.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, man. It's a number game. You know, they like to keep the rooms packed, but not too packed to where people are crying too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I seen dudes that we all thought were not going home.
Went home.
And then went home. And then we seen dudes that did not get one write-up, did all their programs. They go in front of the parole board. They're like, yeah, you're institutionalized. You just figured out how to get away with whatever it is you're doing.
That's wild, man.
A couple of my homies got hits like that.
Yeah. See, they don't have parole. They don't run parole like that. At least when I was in there, I never had parole. It's always just probation. You know, when you get out, go to probation, all that good stuff. But never had to go in front of a parole board or none of that stuff. I know under the old law in my state, they have parole and all that. But all right, so you're going into prison for 11 years. That's a hell of a stretch, by the way, man. I'm glad to see you out. Still chilling and enjoying your freedom. You know what I mean? How long has it been since you've been out?
I've been out 5 months now.
5 months? Damn, dog, you fresh, man.
Yeah.
You still fresh. You got a little bit of that glow still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my girl pregnant already.
Damn. Moving fast, man. Moving fast. Yeah. That's what's up, though,
locked
man.
up right now.
That's good. Oh, she's locked up.
She's locked up pregnant.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she on federal parole, and they violated her for being with me.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm a convicted felon and the gang shit.
That's crazy. They went to the extent of actually locking her up behind it. You know, some people look at that as like a secondary shit, you know, kind of like a seatbelt ticket. But a lot of people don't understand. You get pulled over with another felon, man. If a cop's an asshole or whatever, he lock your ass up in my state off of violation, right off bat. You can't be around felons. I mean, how'd they go about even finding that, man? Or, I mean, were they watching her like that?
Yo, I was with her. We out her area, right? We come out a gas station at like 1:30 in the morning, and there was all these marshals out there. I still don't know.
For her?
Like, they ran down on both of us.
Damn.
When they got her. Yeah. And they were like, we have a warrant. You violated your parole.
And you maxed out your time, so you're not on parole no more.
No, I ain't on nothing. But because she's on parole,
Yeah.
she can't be around me.
Even it. Oh shit! I wonder if it changed if y'all got married.
Yeah, we're actually looking into that right now because she's pregnant.
Yeah.
And you ain't telling me I'm not allowed around my baby mom and my kid.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm sure she'll get out of there pretty fast, man. You know, but a judge will throw your ass back in the pen if you're caught with, let's say, one of your homies. You know what I mean? When you're homies. But your situation, a judge will probably be a little, I guess the word's empathetic on it. Show a little sympathy.
I actually ended up getting out because of COVID.
Really?
I caught a drug case while I was in prison. And I was supposed to do that sentence after I maxed out the 11 years.
Oh,
but
so they killed it.
When this COVID shit happened, right? They went to everyone that had a non-violent jailhouse drug case, like possession or dealing, whatever.
In-house, meaning in prison or in jail. Okay.
Yeah. For those of us that actually got street charges, because you can get caught with drugs and you'll just get solitary time.
Yeah.
But if you doing it to make money or smuggling it in, you know, they're going to charge you.
Yeah.
And I was smuggling it in, so I got charged. But because it was nonviolent and they just started doing this COVID, they had to release a whole bunch of people. So I caught that case in 2012. They gave me time served for that case because it was 4 years, and they were like, "You did the 4."
Oh, so they kind of threw it as a concurrent sentence.
Yeah, like, to be honest with you, how I found out, I was in my cell with my towel up, and I'm bagging work up because I got to go to the yard. So I'm literally bagging drugs up, and the counselor knock on my door.
You just beat the drug charge, bro.
Yeah, that's how it is in there. But I had the cell jammer in that joint so I could flush if they was coming. But I'm like, yo, who is it? Because they ain't supposed to be coming to my cell right now. They just got done with count.
Yeah.
So it was the counselor. So I throw another towel over the drugs. I go to the door, pull it down, and he's like, listen, can you get a ride when you're done here in 3 weeks? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He like, when you max out. I'm like, no, I got a detainer. He's like, no, I got lifted. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my God.
He's like,
man.
what do you mean? You don't know? I'm like, no, I don't know. Now, the prison I was just at got shut down. So I just got to this prison. I've only been at this prison for like a couple weeks. So they like, your last prison was supposed to tell you. I'm like, man, when they gave us the vote to be shut down, none of them cops did their job.
They ain't give a shit.
They ain't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a good topic to talk about because a lot of prisons get shut down frequently and guards don't give two shits when it's about to get shut down. Buck wild, man.
Oh, yeah. And if you're in the right circle, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
When them cops don't care like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that must have been crazy as hell to think that you had, you know, maybe some years left to do, but then boom, you're going home. I mean, I bet you were happy as hell, but unprepared as well. You know what I mean?
I was on some real. I was scared.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, everything in my head that I'm looking forward to now, it's a reality. And like I said, I was literally bagging drugs up. You know what I did right after he told me that? Yo,
Come get this.
Come grab this.
Come get this, dog. Hey, it's your birthday, dog.
Yeah, like, yo, that's all you. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna plug you in to who I'd go to. Like, that's you.
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm fed until
Ain't
I
it
leave.
funny how a man's mind changes in prison once they know they're about to go home, man?
Yeah.